Hello, World History class, and happy Thursday. I hope that you all are doing well. I hope that you all are staying safe, and I'm thinking about you all today. I'm excited for today's activity and the activities that we are going to be doing together over the next few days of class. However, I would like to emphasize that at this time, my number one priority is not whether you get all the assignments done on time or not. My number one priority is to make sure that you are doing okay, emotionally, socially. Okay. So take that as you will, take that for whatever you need, but please know that I'm always open to respond to messages over Edmodo, to set up times to Zoom after class or after school or on different days. I'm always willing to set up these times to take the time to talk to all of you about how you are doing and how things are going. So I will be back in class tomorrow and we'll touch base more then. But until then, please keep that in mind. Okay, please keep that in mind that I am here always for whatever you need. With that, because I could spend all of class talking about how much I care about all of you, I think we should jump into what we're doing in class today, just because I don't want my video to get way too crazy long. So, today, our daily objective is I can determine how documents can be used by historians to understand the past. Okay. And before we go into what today's activity actually is, I want to reiterate the purpose of our next activities. Okay. In past units, I have told you things like the Mesopotamian empires grew because of advances in farming techniques, like the plow. I've also told you things like the Roman Empire had advanced architecture, right? And these are things that we took notes on. These are things that we accepted as fact because I told you it was fact. But rarely did we ever stop to ask, how do we know these things? How is it that we know what put the Mesopotamian Empire ahead? How is it that we know that the Roman Empire's architecture was actually better than anyone else's, right? So in the next few days, we will be analyzing different types of evidence and how exactly they can be useful to historians in the study of history. Our goal is not just to learn the what about history in this unit, but to also learn the how. Not what happened, but how did it happen and how do we know? Okay. So today in class, now that we have an understanding of the historical context of the Indian Ocean region, it is time to do a deeper dive into the how we know things about the Indian Ocean region. So there's a document on Edmodo where we are going to break down the historical importance of documents. Let's check it out. But before we do, I would like to say that the document is on Edmodo, but I have also sent everything you will need for class today over email. Okay, so if you do not have access to Edmodo today, you should have access to a Google Doc and Word doc over email. Okay. So what we'll be using to complete today's activity is this map. Okay. When you click on this website, it will take you, when you click on the link that is on the document, it will take you to this website. It is very important to make sure that you are on the classical era. Because remember, the classical era, this period of 1000 BCE to about 300 CE, is what we are studying in class right now, okay? But play around with it a little bit, okay? Click on the prehistoric era to look at what was going on for the very first humans, okay? Then maybe click on the ancient era. See how we begin to get more pieces of evidence and how we are noticing the trade in this region and the movement of people beginning to grow a little bit from these areas. But today we are focusing on the classical era, where we begin to see this Indian Ocean trade really begin to develop from the Austronesians to India to the empires of Europe down to East Africa. Okay, so here's the assignment, and the very first thing that you need to do on the map is, because we're learning about documents, go to the legend of the map down here and find the document icon. When you click on the document icon, it will give you the definition and questions to ask about these documents, questions for historians to ask about these documents. Remember, you are not just a student today, you are a historian today. Hop on this activity, write down that definition, write down those questions as you find them on the map, and then your task is to find 3 of the document icons, okay? So on the map, as we can see here on the legend, we have this little icon of documents. Look around on this map. See if you are able to find any examples of documents historians use and answer the historical questions that are here for you. You need to do that 3 different times. Okay. World history class, again, I'm thinking about you all today. I'm sending you my best thoughts, and I cannot wait to see you tomorrow. But in the meantime, make sure to be safe, make sure to take care of yourselves, and I look forward to seeing you all tomorrow on Friday. Have a great rest of your day, everybody.